If you are reading this, then for a moment, the world has allowed me to breathe. I don't know what time it is where you are. I don't know if you are asleep, smiling, or pretending to be strong. But here, night has fallen again. And nights are honest in places like this. They don't distract you. They don't lie. They sit with you and ask you questions you've been avoiding all day. Everyone thinks soldiers are fearless. They think fear disappears when you wear a uniform. Like courage is stitched into the fabric. That's not true. Fear doesn't leave us. It just learns how to stay quiet. And right now, in this small pocket of silence between explosions, I'm not a soldier. I'm just a man, trying to remember the sound of your voice, so the darkness doesn't win. During the day, I survive by instructions. Stand here. Move there. Watch that corner. Don't think. But at night, thinking is unavoidable. At night, my mind travels farther than my body ever could. Back to places where the air didn't smell like smoke. Back to moments that felt small then, but feel like miracles now. I don't miss the big things. I don't miss celebrations or perfect days. I miss the quiet ones. I miss the way you used to look at me when you thought I wasn't paying attention. I miss how you said my name, like it wasn't just a word, but a place. I miss sitting next to you, doing absolutely nothing, and somehow feeling like I had everything. Out here, everything is loud. Even silence has weight. Sometimes I wonder if you would recognize me now. Not because I've changed on the outside, but because there are parts of me that have learned how to disappear. Parts that used to laugh easily. Parts that believed tomorrow was guaranteed. War doesn't just take lives. It takes assumptions. I haven't told you this before. Not because I didn't trust you, but because I didn't want you to carry it with you. Some nights, when the sky lights up without warning, I think about how unfair it would be to leave without saying everything. How strange it is that the most dangerous place in the world is where I finally learned what matters. Do you remember that ordinary day when nothing special happened? I replay that one a lot. Not because it was perfect, but because it was normal. Because we didn't know how rare normal really was. If I make it back, I promise I'll never rush past those moments again. I promise I'll stay longer. Listen better. Hold tighter. Not because I'm afraid of losing them, but because now I understand how quickly they disappear. Out here, time behaves differently. Minutes feel endless. Years feel like something that belonged to another lifetime. Sometimes I touch the inside of my jacket, just to remind myself that the letter is still there, that you are still there. It sounds foolish, I know. But when everything else feels temporary, love becomes the only solid thing left. I want you to know something important. If fear ever finds its way to you, if you ever feel the weight of waiting, please don't think it means you're weak. Waiting is its own kind of courage. You are fighting a war too. Just a quieter one. And I carry that with me. Every time I take another step forward. There are moments here when the world holds its breath. When everyone stops moving, listening for sounds that decide futures. In those moments, my mind doesn't think about medals or history. It thinks about you, standing somewhere safe, believing I'll come back. And that belief, that quiet faith, it keeps me alive. More than anything else. If I don't always say the right words, forgive me. I'm learning how to speak honestly, without knowing how much time I have. I'm learning that love isn't proven by grand promises, but by the way someone stays with you, even when they're far away. If this letter reaches you, I want you to read it slowly. Not because it's important, but because every word was written between heartbeats that weren't guaranteed. I don't know how this ends. Anyone who claims they do has never been here. But I do know this. No matter where I am, no matter what happens, there is a part of me that belongs to you and will always find its way home. If one day I walk through that door again, don't ask me what it was like. Just let me sit beside you. Let me exist in the quiet. Because silence, with the right person, is no longer empty. It's full. And if I'm delayed, if time stretches longer than we hoped, please remember this. I didn't leave to escape you. I left carrying you. In every step, in every breath, in every moment I chose to survive. Until then, take care of the life we dreamed about. It's waiting for us, and so am I. Always.